Can you sue your long-term disability insurance company if they continue to deny your claim? Hi, I'm attorney Ben Glass. I've got a national practice in long-term disability insurance claims, and we try to make videos that are interesting. What happens if your long-term disability insurance claim is denied? Can you go to court? Will a jury hear your case? Will a judge hear your case? How will your benefits ultimately be decided? Here's the process. The first step is you make an application for benefits. These are either approved or not approved. If they're approved, sometimes later they are then terminated. Whenever the insurance company is going to say no to your claim, they're going to write a denial letter, and there is always an internal appeals process back to the insurance company, and that's the first step. And in most group long-term disability insurance policies, it's a mandatory first step. If you don't do that, you can't go to court later. So this is important. If after that appeals process, the insurance company has still denied your claim, you have the right to take your case to court. Typically, you're going into federal court. So now this is important. Two things are important with this. Number one, you're not going to be heard by a jury. The federal judge is going to look at the entire record that was developed during the claims process and the internal appeals process. This is really important because there are still inexperienced lawyers out there who think that they are just going to do a half-baked appeal, and if that gets denied, then they're going to go into court and bring a jury in and all that, and that just doesn't happen. So what's important here for you is that you get an attorney who not only can handle your appeal, because there's lots and lots of lawyers who say they will do your appeal for you. Most of our appeals are like 30, 40, 50 pages. They're very, very robust, have a lot of information in them. You want to find out like what your lawyer is going to put in your appeal. But there's too many lawyers out there who won't go the next step. They won't go into federal court and litigate for you and litigate to the Federal Court of Appeals if need be. We do, and you got to find a lawyer, in our opinion, who does that. Look, we win 85% of the cases that we do the internal appeal on. Each case is different, and that's not a guarantee, of course, of what's going to happen in your case. We're very selective in the work that we take, and in most cases, if we are not successful in that appeal, we're filing a lawsuit, and that case is getting settled. Every so often, case goes all the way to litigation, and we've had a number of cases now in federal courts of appeals. I think that's what you're looking for. You're looking for experience. We've got it. We do more of this than anybody else in the Mid-Atlantic on the claimant side, and we're here to help you. If you've been denied benefits, then you can go to freedenialletterreview.com or go to BenGlassLaw.com. Submit to us your denial letter. We'll give it a free review. We'll tell you what the next steps are, and we'll tell you how you can work with us and my long-term disability insurance claim to get the benefits that you deserve.